Television is caught in a paradox. Audiences crave new stories more than ever, yet network shows have steadily trimmed their seasons. Cable dramas and streaming platforms push TV towards shorter arcs, binge-friendly drops, and miniseries models, leaving the classic 22-episode procedural all but extinct. Against this tide, ABC's High Potential, boasting a stellar 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, is breaking the so-called curse of modern TV. Instead of shrinking, it's doubling down on long-form storytelling and reviving the very format that once defined network drama. The return of the procedural season. For decades, the 22-episode order was television's lifeblood. Sitcoms, crime dramas, and procedurals thrived on this rhythm. Fall premieres, mid-season arcs, and spring finales that fostered routine. But as prestige cable reshaped expectations in the early 2000s, shorter runs of 10 to 13 episodes became a mark of quality. Streaming then cemented the format, with 8 to 10 episode seasons designed for quick weekend binges. That model had advantages: tighter writing, higher production values, and cinematic storytelling. But something was lost. Shorter seasons sacrificed the gradual character growth, side plots, and sense of community that shows like Castle, Bones, and The Mentalist thrived on. Viewers tuned in not just for the mystery of the week, but for the slow-burning relationships, banter, and comfort of the familiar. High Potential reopens that door. Its first season ran 13 episodes, and Season 2 is already expanding to 18. New episodes air weekly on ABC, with Hulu carrying them the following day, a hybrid model that bridges broadcast ritual with streaming convenience. Resisting the binge-and-forget cycle. Streaming's binge culture changed how fans engage with shows. A 10-episode season drops on a Friday, dominates conversation for a week, and disappears into the algorithm. Procedurals with longer seasons, however, encourage ongoing conversations. Each new case is an event, sparking speculation, theories, and water-cooler chatter. That weekly rhythm builds loyalty, a stark contrast to the quick burnout of binge releases. With High Potential, the series is cultivating a slow but steady presence. Viewers can invest in the long haul, returning week after week not just for the case, but for the evolving relationships at its heart. Why procedurals still matter. Procedurals have always offered comfort. They promise resolution within the hour, while nurturing subplots that grow in the background. This balance of familiarity and freshness is why series like The Mentalist lasted years and why Castle inspired such passionate fandom. Audiences grew attached to the characters because they had time, entire seasons, not just a handful of episodes, to live with them. High Potential taps into that tradition with a twist. Its premise, an unconventional civilian analyst working alongside police, is a classic odd couple formula. But its real innovation is resisting the current TV impulse toward brevity and finality. Instead, it invites audiences to linger, to watch relationships unfold slowly, and to find comfort in the rhythm of a weekly case. Breaking the modern TV curse. In a landscape dominated by limited runs and binge drops, High Potential feels almost radical. By embracing a longer season, it restores a storytelling rhythm many assumed was gone for good. More than nostalgia, it's proof that the procedural model, sprawling, character-driven, and dependable, still has staying power in 2025. Rather than chasing trends, High Potential is reclaiming what network TV once did best, creating shows meant not just to be watched, but to be lived with week after week.